I'm Beth.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Nikki.
And we're here today to discuss with you what we feel are the benefits of taking children's learning beyond the classroom. HACE 2008 highlights how children learn best through active involvement with teaching and learning and direct experience.
Ricketson et al. 2004 classify learning beyond the classroom in 4 categories. These are the use of school grounds, fieldwork, trips and visits, and outdoor adventure.
We will explore these different types of learning experiences by splitting this presentation into 2 sections, the great indoors and the great outdoors. When thinking about the great indoors, our minds are drawn to numerous venues, exhibitions and buildings which have been purpose-built and designed to stimulate and forge creative thinking and learning within others.
We, however, would like to take a moment to consider places within the community which can significantly contribute to learning through the great indoors, one of which is places of worship. Places of worship hold a significant importance in establishing diversity and celebrating beliefs, religion and culture locally.
These places, when used creatively as resources for investigation, inquiry and reflection, can also be useful for accessing areas of the curriculum creatively, which may sometimes seem difficult to convey to children or engage and immerse them within the learning.
Bass died 2007 highlights 2 main reasons why a visit to a place of worship would be of educational benefit and enhance teaching and learning. The first is cognitive. When children are able to see and experience artefacts and places of worship firsthand, they are able to gain a greater insight into the context and purpose of religious props and rituals. This enhances children's empathy and ability to engage in a more detailed discussion. The second is affective. This focuses on the child's immersion within a religious atmosphere in order for them to appreciate and absorb the feelings and thoughts the place evokes within its congregations. In order for this to be effective, McCreary, Palmer and Vowles 2008 emphasised the need to establish a few moments of stillness within any school trip for children to be reflective and to take in the atmosphere and feelings of the environment. This hinges on the children having the ability to locate, use and record their senses. Sensory awareness and learning through visual, auditory and kinesthetic means has been established as a successful way for learners to engage in any activity. Much of this is stimulated through experiential learning. Kolb, 2007, carried out extensive research into the field of learning through experience and concluded that children are able to access new learning best through following a 4-stage process of experiencing. These are concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualisation and active experimentation. Experiencing places of worship incorporates much of Kolb's ideology, focusing on the reflective nature of the venue and having discussion and the active involvement in the practices and rituals. Sue Phillips also promotes learning through experience. She states how learning comes after experience, which is something you simply cannot gain from a book, resource or even another person. It is something which is individual and must be autonomously accessed. Experiencing sounds, smells, atmospheres, buildings and artefacts and rituals firsthand enables children to have a multisensory starting point for discussion and an active involvement in their learning. Phillips reported learning in this way to hold direct benefits for raised attainment, engagement with learning, better behaviour and an increase in empathy towards other cultures and diversity. These skills of empathy and understanding are a keen focus within schools in the 21st century and are under the spotlight from Ofsted as they strive to promote the importance of spiritual, moral, social and cultural development within schools. Ofsted 2010 commented that this was most effective in schools where opportunities were taken to engage with partnerships outside of the classroom, where children were able to explore and reflect through promotion of inquiry. We believe that engagement with the great indoors is one easy transition schools can make to a more effective, creative and impacting curriculum. Some schools may feel that visits such as these are not a possible opportunity for their children due to their location and implications regarding cost and transport. However, Linden 1999 emphasises how even though schools may not always be diverse in their populations or be located geographically into various religions, they should still explore them through virtual tours or by bringing religious figures and visitors into the classroom.
Ofsted 2008 suggests that educational visits to museums and galleries provide an invaluable opportunity to enrich children's learning through increasing their motivation to learn by capturing their imaginations and providing a stimuli for learning. However, in some cases, museums and art galleries can have a hidden stigma attached to them, associated with the lack of engagement and interaction, which therefore can lead to boredom. Martin and Sievers 2003 suggests by enhancing the learning process, the museums must invite active encouragement with the exhibits through the use of talks, guides and activities in which the children can participate in. Kairiku 2009 emphasises the importance of the preparation work that must be devised within the classroom prior to the visit in order for the children to understand the importance and the purpose of the trip. Additionally, Wise and Dawson 2009 proposed that museum and gallery visits should not be used in isolation and should be an opportunity to stimulate discussion and writing activities when the children return back into their classroom environment. Follow-up work should be devised based on the trip itself in order to fit into the unit of work the children are currently learning about.
As you can see, educational trips and visits to the great indoors can be a significant benefit to not only children's learning and engagement, but also, as RE 2003 mentions, go a long way to instilling awe and wonder within children.
The next area of experiential learning beyond the classroom to investigate is the great outdoors. Waite and RE 2007 highlight how learning outdoors allows children to realise, extend and enthuse their ability to engage and participate in creative thinking.
Sometimes children can be reluctant to make the transition from the classroom to beyond. Hayes 2008 states how very often this fear of the great outdoors is actually a fear of the great unknown, and it's only by promoting and supporting learning and inquiry in this way that children will come to realise the enjoyment and excitement of learning beyond the classroom.
Not only this, but as Nuddy 1999 states, working with the great outdoors has a far greater impact on broad curriculum subjects such as history and geography than classroom learning achieves.
The great outdoors! The great outdoors can develop a child's learning and creativity through engaging them with first-hand experiences of their local environment and their environment within school grounds. Ofsted 2008 suggests that such experiences can improve standards of learning as well as a pupil's personal, social and emotional development if the experience is planned and implemented effectively. Learning Through Landscapes 2003 further state that schools that have areas designed to support outdoor learning make a positive impact on self-esteem and a significant reduction in bullying. Outdoor learning, which can also take the form of forest schools, are designed to provide pupils with hands-on experiences of their local environment, which McKinney 2012 states it gives pupils the ability to roam and experience nature. Forest schools further provide the opportunity to enhance learning through natural discovery and harness the power of adventure, enabling the children to learn for themselves through activities such as looking at habitats, bug trails, geocaching and orienteering. The Health and Safety Executive 2011 valued the use of learning outside the classroom as it enables the curriculum to be brought to life. This would be done through a cross-curricular approach linked to the theme of the environment. Rowley and Cooper 2009 state that cross-curricular approaches allow children to delve deeply into the core subjects as well as learning across a range of broad subjects using a theme. Ofsted 2008 back this through stating that the most successful way of using outdoor learning is to integrate it within long-term planning, linking to classroom activities. However, the Learning Institute 2012 found that a hindering factor of teaching outdoor learning is that they find it difficult to plan for outdoor learning, thus meaning the learning is not effective. Furthermore, many have a lack of knowledge as to where to find accessible and suitable learning experiences for their pupils. However, sites provided by the Learning Through Landscapes provide a wide range of resources and activities that are designed to aid teachers in the planning of outdoor learning. Furthermore, teachers are hesitant to plan outdoor learning due to the risks involved. Health and Safety Executive 2011 established that teachers need to get a balance when protecting pupils from risks but also allow them to be engaged within their awareness of them. Archimedes Training 2011 further suggests that outdoor learning provides an increased awareness of consequences. thus preparing them for opportunities, responsibilities and experiences needed for later life, that the new National Curriculum 2013 stresses is an important factor for pupils' development.
Overall, learning beyond the classroom is a fantastic way to utilise resources and engage and captivate children in an exciting and impacting curriculum. This is supported by Brown and Rees 2004 and Scoffham 2004, amongst many other educational scholars in the field.
The House of Commons Education and Skills Committee 2005 supports the use of both the great indoors and outdoors for expanding and enhancing children's knowledge, skills and motivation, as well as their self-esteem, confidence and interpersonal learning.
We hope you've enjoyed learning more about how learning beyond the classroom can extend and enhance teaching and learning within your school. Please look now to our teaching portfolio, which we have submitted as a hard copy file for more creative ideas and supporting documentation about using the great indoors and outdoors within your school.